All right, and hello. I just am making this because for Christmas, my wife Courtney got me this quest calendar for 2024 called Leaf Riders of Wrenwood. And I just kind of wanted to document the adventure. It's supposed to be an adventure a day desktop calendar. And as you see here, it's by Thomas Bedrin. Now, this is apparently their third installment. They've had multiple versions in the past, but this is my first time doing it. And I love D&D, so that's kind of why she wanted to get it for me. So what it comes with is the quest calendar itself right here, as well as some dry erase markers and a cloth for your laminated quest calendar helper book. There's also a deck of playing cards that is pretty cool. Has a bunch of artwork. Great colors too. Now, we're gonna open it up, and there's a lot of rules. It's just like D&D here, so um, yeah, as you can see, there's a ton of rules. It kind of goes over what everything's for if you've never played a TTRPG or anything like that. Um, so I kind of want to take a look and get into it. So how this works is every day there's a whole new thing, um, and the answer to the day before is on the next day. So right now this is January 1st, and so the answer for whatever you do for January 1st will be on January 2nd. Um, you'll see it that day. So right here we have basically an introduction to the area. You have Crown Spire, which is the big city, and then the Burrow, which is the area. Your adventure begins with Tack Redwind at the Burrow. The back of this page contains the resolution for the next page, January 1st. The previous few pages contain some references to the rules. That's what we just saw. The complete rules can be found at sundialgames.com. All right, so this says the back of this page contains the resolution for the next page. Okay. Oh, this looks like a character sheet. I wonder if I pull this out. Okay, so yeah, we have the Burrow. You arrive at the Burrow early for your first day of duty. There is some time to explore and get familiar with the outpost before you must report to Sergeant Furfoot. Explore all the areas of the outpost in any order you desire. So we have a waterfall, looks like some holes, some houses, bunch of people, big tower in the back. All right, so on the previous page, we have um, let's see. While the borough is primarily a military outpost and training ground, several civilian facilities and accommodations exist to create a small town atmosphere. Waterfall. At the waterfall, you encounter a group of children splashing and laughing in the crystal clear water. The kids challenge you to a swim race. If you accept the challenge, roll d20 plus dex. Reminder, athlete. Do we accept the challenge? Yeah, let's accept the challenge. There's also a set of dice that came in with this. Two sets actually. Um, Now, as I said, I am a D&D player, so I have my own dice. Which we'll pull this out real quick. Now, there's also a companion app for the character sheets, but I'm gonna leave it in like this, and I might look more into that later. Um, Quest calendar. This has a bunch of character sheets in it as well, and you can mark stuff on it. Inventory party sheet. There we go. Tack Redwind. We didn't read about Tack. The newest recruit at the Burrows, Tack recently completed training at the Academy of Elemental Arts and seeks to be helpful to the community. He was at the top of his class in demonstrating aptitude with the element of air and earned himself the title of Wind Chaser. He can command air and wind, using them to move quickly, knock back and trip enemies, and even create an armor like barrier to his body. Tack is loyal and courageous to a fault. His self sacrificial attitude has helped elevate and promote others, often to a detriment that goes unnoticed and unacknowledged. Oh, and there's different level ups. Like there's level 1, level 2 stats. So level 1 stats. So we're going to do the challenge of the waterfall. So a d20 plus dex. I'll use this die because I think it's metal and it looks pretty good. Easy to see. Well, that's a natural one. So if and then plus our dex, which is +3. So if the result is 10 or less, you slip on the wet rock while entering the pool and fall back into some sharp rocks. Reduce your health by 1. Yikes. Oh my goodness. All right. We'll have to reduce our health by 1. All right, so we are at 9. Oof. He's good with air, not with water. It's okay. Fallen tree. Near the fallen tree, you spot a group of town folk. What's my strength? +0. And officers working together to harvest wood. If you want to help harvest some timber for the town. I'll use a different die if I do. But you know what? Let's help. What's the worst that could happen, right? We die. So we got to use reminder athlete. Oh, we have athlete. Okay, athlete. Add 2 to all die rolls. Oh, okay, the other one. Oh, it was dex plus athlete, but it wouldn't matter. We got a 1. Anyway, add 2 to all die rolls to overcome physical and athletic hurdles. So we're going to roll this. How do I get 2 natural ones? All right, well, that didn't work out. Less than 10. As you begin to chop, a wood chip breaks off, flying into another townsperson and injuring them. You stop to tend to the person and apologize. They thank you for your intentions, but also ask that you be more careful. All right, we'll stop that. And now, cooking site. You find a bustling area at the cooking site filled with delicious aromas. People are busy preparing meals or volunteering to lend a hand. Yeah, we'd like to lend a hand. So it's going to be a d20 plus wisdom. We're not very wise. 19. There we go. That's better. The result is 11 or more with determined strength. Or no, that's the wrong one. 11 or more with deft hands and a keen sense of flavor. You assist in preparing a delectable dish that receives rave reviews from the residents. Someone even tossed you a tip. Game 1 amber. Amber is the currency of Wrenwood and can be used to purchase goods. Okay, so we got 1 amber. Is there a place to mark that here, I wonder? It's equipment and loot. I guess I'll mark it in equipment and loot. There's bonus and penalties. Amber 4. Okay, we can mark it there. I'll just mark hashes. So it's 4 plus 1. Okay. Supply post. At the supply post, you find assortment of goods. There's some combat related gear available that may prove helpful. Purchase any items you wish if you have enough amber. So we could get combat tonic, consumed on use, add a d4 to a single attack roll, or dragon's fire, consumed on use, add d4 to a single damage roll. Well, I don't know how well we hit, but damage is always good. So let's go ahead, and I think we're going to buy the dragon's fire. This isn't working. There we go. All right, so I'll just mark that off. I have 0. And we'll do dragon fire. Dragon fire. All right, so that's a very successful day 1 at the training at the Burrows. You're get ready for day 2, January 2nd. See what we're going to be doing about that. Until next time, stay safe out there.